gentlemen, get on your feet, get on out the door, take it to the streets. Turn up the heat, we're working up the sweat, yeah. I'll show you something that you won't forget, It's time to let the curtain rise, we're gonna shake the room, we're gonna hold the night. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the knockdown, drag out, stand up, get loud? This is how we get down. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? It's time to let the curtain rise. We're gonna shake the room. We're gonna hold the night. Are you ready? 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 Are you ready for the knockdown, drag out, stand up, get loud? This is how we get down. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, attention please. About to start the show, better take your seats. It's been a while, but I'm back on top. To the world is mine, I don't plan to stop. It's time to let the curtain rise. We're gonna shake the room, we're gonna hold the night. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the knockdown, drag out, stand up, get loud? This is how we get down. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet, get on out the door, take it to the streets. Turn up the heat, we're working up the sweat, yeah. I'll show you something that you won't forget,
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the very first online Wave Talk brought to you by Good Neighbors Philippines. Wave Talk is a locally unique gathering that will unchain smart conversation, innovativeness, and inspiration with the theme Empower Through Social Responsibility. Tonight, we will be joining Dr. Reina Reyes, a known physicist, scientist, educator, and public speaker as she talked about how space technology and citizen science can work together for the Earth and for our future.
It's time to let the curtain rise. We're gonna shake the room. We're gonna hold the night. Are you ready? 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 Are you ready for the knockdown, drag out, stand up, get loud? This is how we get down. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, attention please. About to start the show, better take your seats.
We are also live on the Department of Education's Youth Formation Division official Facebook page. who has been in support to our online Wave Talk.
The curtain rise, we gonna shake the room, we're gonna hold the night. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the knockdown, drag out, stand up, get loud? This is how we get down. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet, get on out the door, take it to the streets. Turn up the heat, we're working up the sweat, yeah. I'll show you something that you won't forget, huh? It's time to let the curtain rise, we're gonna shake the room, we're gonna hold the night. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the knockdown, drag out, stand up, get loud? This is how we get down. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? It's time to let the curtain rise. We're gonna shake the room. We're gonna hold the night. Are you ready? 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 Are you ready for the knockdown, drag out, stand up, get loud? This is how we get down. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, attention please. About to start the show, better take your seats. It's been a while, but I'm back on top. To the world is mine, I don't plan to stop.
Our program will begin shortly, so comment where you are watching now so you can be recognized. We invite also everyone to tag or share this with your friends and families so everyone can be part of the wave.
Knockdown, drag out, stand up, get loud. This is how we get down. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet, get on out the door, take it to the streets. Turn up the heat, we're working up the sweat, yeah. I'll show you something that you won't forget, huh? It's time to let the curtain rise. We're gonna shake the room. We're gonna hold the night. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Good afternoon and welcome everyone. Today we have an exciting day ahead as we are about to make powerful waves thanks to Good Neighbors International Philippines. Good Neighbors International Philippines is an international humanitarian and non-government organization. The first Wave Talk this year is Empower Through Social Responsibility. Let us welcome our very special host for today, one of ABS-CBN and Star Magic's homegrown artists, TV events host, a brand ambassador, youth advocate, entrepreneur, and Good Neighbors International Philippines Youth Ambassador, Mr. Robi Domingo.
Youth are the future, youth are the hope.
Youth are the future, youth are the hope.
Youth are the future and youth are the hope, and we are the wave. Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, good day to everyone. How's everyone doing? Good? Great? Fine? Well, I'm Robi Domingo and allow me to guide you in our afternoon's festivities as we celebrate the power of the youth. Lots of things are going to be happening on the stage, and my question is, are you guys ready? Can't hear you. Are you guys ready? If your answer is yes, then I welcome you to our event right now. Welcome to the very first ever Wave Talk by Good Neighbors International Philippines. Let's give GNIP a big round of applause. Yeah. Now, as mentioned earlier, WAVE stands for Words Amplifying Virtue of Empowerment. All right? WAVE stands for, of course, Words Amplifying Virtue of Empowerment. Can you guys say WAVE? Wave, yes. The theme of our first ever Wave Talk this year is Empower Through Social Responsibility, which aims to empower the youth, like me, to create wave-like action through social responsibility that will create that ripple effect through social responsibility and, of course, create that positive change in our community, economy, and environment. And I do hope all of our youth participants listen and learn from our talks today. And honestly, I'm so excited to learn with everyone. I've always been this active believer in the importance of quality education, social responsibility, servant leadership, youth empowerment, and good governance. And of course, not to mention sustainability and environment, all of which are equally pressing matters that not just our youth need to take seriously, but all of the Filipinos and all the human beings as well. Which is why I am so grateful for our Good Neighbors International Philippines for allowing me the opportunity to advocate for youth education and empowerment, starting with our event today. Now, Good Neighbors International Philippines also gives that great value to working with other organizations who are willing to empower people and transform communities. That is our goal. That is our mission and vision in GNIP. As such, the organization is really thankful to create great partnerships, great relationships, and families with private individuals, groups, institutions, and companies for its various child rights and community development programs. And at this point, we would love to welcome and thank some of our partners and special guests who are also joining us here today. Our stakeholders who are from different national government agencies, non-government organizations, youth-led organizations, and higher education institutions. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you. See, right here, pinapatunayan natin na may market tayo. We have an amazing and inspiring, I know, right? And more than having a market, trust me, in this family, we have an audience. And we have an audience that matters. Okay. We have an amazing and inspiring lineup of multifaceted speakers to give talks about some of the most pressing issues that our youth face today. But before we get to that one, we also invited this group of talented young guests to kickstart our program and turn things up. Are you guys ready? Let's put some singing and dancing on this stage. They are one of the most notable P-pop acts in the Philippines, and they are known to be the pride of P-pop, changing the landscape of P-pop idols and P-pop music. In fact, they are the very first ever to perform at the Seoul Music Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Ace, Alpha, Max, Jay, Jason, and Joker, collectively known as First One.
Wave Talk, what's up?
First one!
Your first one. Tama. Ayo, ayo.
Let's go!
4, 3, 2. Nang tayo ay nakita, sadyang alam ko na sandong walang ako't ikaw, fantasy.
You won't be my real girl. Focus na lang ang iyong puso. Girl, hear the sound of my heart, will tear the rules apart. Yeah, alam mo naman na dito lang ako. Ano pa hahanapin mo? Oh yeah, huwag ka nang malito. Ang mundo ko ay parang lang sa'yo.
Kung saan mang sulok ng mundo ka lumingon, wala nang iba.
Kung ay sa'yo lang,
At ika'y akin lang.
sumama na sa may patungo at ilipad hanggang sa dulo.
Kung daw sumama ka,
Gusto mo ba, baby?
halika na, lady.
Alam mo na ang tama paraan. Basta kita sa mata.
Patungo sa walang hanggan.
Tama na lang, gagawin na lahat para sa iyo. Oh yeah. Sumama ka, gagawin na lahat para sa iyo. Oh yeah. Alam mo na ang tama paraan. Nasa akin ang kasagutan.
Patungo sa walang hanggan.
Tama na lang.
Go, Jay!
Let's go. Girl, I ain't gonna break your heart. In your mind, I'ma leave a mark. I think we are perfect for each other, baby. And you got all my attention lately. Girl, you know I'm a hot type. Gonna give you all that hot type. Together we can go places that you never dreamt. What are you waiting for? Hey, yeah. Alam mo naman na dito lang ako. Ano pa nga hanapin mo? Oh yeah. Kaya sana huwag ka nang malilito. Ang mundo ko ay para lang sa'yo.
Kung saan mang sulok ng mundo ka lumingon, wala nang iba.
Kung ay sa'yo lang at ika'y akin lang. Sumama na sa may patungo at ilipad hanggang sa dulo. Kung daw sumama ka, gusto mo ba, baby?
Halika na, lady.
Alam mo na ang dami na maparaan. Nasa akin ang kasagutan.
Patungo sa walang hanggan.
Mama, tama na lang ang iyong bawat ngiti.
Gusto mo ba?
Girl, you're driving me crazy.
Halika na. In my heart, ikaw ay dadalhin.
Magsimula na. Dadalhin kita. Tara na sa akin ay maniwala at hindi na makakaba. Yeah!
Gusto mo ba, baby?
Halika na, lady!
Patungo sa walang hanggan.
Mama, let's go! Gagawin na lahat para sa iyo. Oh, yeah. Sumama ka. Gagawin na lahat para sa iyo. Oh, yeah. Alam mo na ang tama paraan.
Nasa akin ang kasagutan.
Patungo sa walang hanggan. Mama, tama na na.
Start at the end.
Going up to be first. We are first one.
Thank you for having us in such a prestigious and momentous event. Before we start things formally, let us introduce ourselves. Hi guys, I'm Ace. I'm the leader and one of the main vocals of First One.
Hi guys, I'm Joker, lead vocal.
Good afternoon po, I'm Alpha, one of the rappers.
Hi guys, I'm Jason, youngest member of the group and also one of the rappers po.
Hi everyone, ako nga po pala si Max, one of the main vocals po.
Hi everyone, I'm Jay, rapper, and together we are First One. Before we move on, we'd like to turn you over to our wonderful speakers today and see you again for 2 more songs later, but we hope you could listen and really indulge in what those speakers we have today will be saying, because whatever we do, it's for us. Be socially responsible. Thank you guys. See you later.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome again to the very first online Wave Talk of Good Neighbors, Philippines. Before we listen to the talk of Dr. Reina Reyes, let's read some of the comments and let's find out where our online viewers are watching. Joining with us are students coming from Bulacan, coming from Rizal, Laak, Davao de Oro. We also have Southville National High School in Rizal, and students all over the Philippines, and also our key players and stakeholders from different government NGOs. XK. Now we will be having a short giveaway for all our online viewers. You heard it right. We will be giving you giveaway. So please focus on your screen as we flash the mechanics on how you will win the prize. You will get to win headphones sponsored by Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation. So here's the mechanics. Okay, are you ready to win the headphones sponsored by Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation? Please comment on your screen and say if you already want to win the headphones from Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation. Oh, thank you, Miss China Marie Aduna, for saying yes. Also, Miss Jurly Lacaba for saying yes. Okay, so I think everyone wants to win our prizes. So here's the mechanics and how you're going to win the headphone. First, all participants are encouraged to be active in the comment section. Second, comments as many as you want. Third, the interval for this giveaway is in every 15th comment. Again, you will win if you comment on every 15th interval, meaning all commenters who will place in 15th, 30th, 45th, 60th, and 75th are the winners. Again, winners will be commenters placed in 15th, 30th, 45th, 60th, and 75th. So what to comment and how you will win? Comment, I am part of the wave, and tag 5 of your friends. Again, comment, I am part of the wave, and tag 5 of your friends. So everyone, comment now. Oh, we have the first commenter coming from Maylene Miralpes. Congratulations! But you are the first commenter. Again, you will win if you place on the 15th, 30th, 45th, 60th, and 75th. Sorry, wala ako. Okay, everyone, comment as many as you want so you can be counted on the 15th, 30th, 45th, 60th, and 75th. So we are counting all our commenters. Okay, all our commenters, we are now counting who will be the first winner who placed on the 15th commenter. So again, everyone, comment on your comment box, I am part of the wave, and tag 5 of your friends. While waiting for all the winners for this first giveaway, again, you will win headphone from Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation. So while waiting for the winners, we congratulate everyone in advance. So all the winners, we will be sending you a direct message on how you will claim your prize. So please check your inbox. So now, are you ready for the first episode of this online Wave Talk? Tonight, again, we will be joining Dr. Reina as she talk about space technology and citizen science. So now, let's listen and learn online wave makers.
Is on fire because of first one. Let's give it up for our boys. We'll be seeing more of them later on. But the vocals, no, the talent. Honestly, I can only reach those notes when my pants are too tight. Unfortunately, it's not today, okay? But, you know, I'm talking about social responsibility. It's time to let the voice of our youth be heard. Yes? Yes, of course. Now, everybody has a role to play in creating this positive impact. And no one is more capable in doing so than young people like us, boss. As they say, the youth are early adopters and the most adept in using technology. And that is what we're going to be discussing right about now. As we learn more about the risks and impact of technology in the changing world, the questions actually surrounding this concept is, number one, how can young people leverage their skills and knowledge in order to help address problems innovatively? And everyone is actually asking, how can we further improve our knowledge when it comes to technology? Because as you know, as part of the youth, sinasabi nila, information is just within reach. And more than that, information is just in the palm of our hands. Everyone, my question is, are you ready to be part of creating ripples of change? Yes. Now to start this wave talk, Our first wave speaker is a great scientist, educator, and a public speaker. She is an associate professor at the National Institute of Physics in UP Diliman, UP Fight. She's also the co-founder of the Pinoy Scientist platform and the host and resident scientist of Sciences, a science education TV series produced by our Knowledge Channel. Talking about industrialization and technology revolution, it is my utmost honor and privilege to welcome right here at Wave Talks 2022, the one, the only, Dr. Reina Reyes.
All right, it's a pleasure to be here. I don't know if I can top the previous number, but I won't dance for you. But I hope some stories and messages to inspire you and that you can take away from this event. We'll talk today about how space technology and citizen science can work together for the Earth and our future. So as we know, the Earth, all of us, is facing a huge challenge as the Earth systems are under unprecedented stress due to human activity. This is one of the first photos of the Earth taken from space by an astronaut as part of the Apollo 17 crew on its way to the moon. It's called the Blue Marble, and it ignited and helped galvanize the environmental activist groups in the 1970s, as it shows us the vulnerability of and limitations of our planet, where all 8 billion of us and everyone who ever lived, and all the animals and all the plants and all life that we know are all in this one small blue planet that we call home. And it is up to us to protect it and to make sure that it is sustainable for the future generations. Fast forward to now, we have satellites, thousands of satellites surrounding the Earth, and hundreds of them actually have cameras that look down and take pictures of the Earth, high-resolution photos covering the Earth every day. And this technology now allows us to monitor our resources, to monitor typhoons, just as what we have having now, and it's helping us decide whether it's safe or not. And it also allows us to take care of our natural environment, our water, and on water and on land. So these objectives are part of the UN Sustainable Development Goals. 6 of them apply to the environment and our influence on it, including affordable and clean energy, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, life below water, and life on land. And these space technologies will enable us to achieve many of these goals. For the talk today, I will be sharing a particular one example of a challenge, the marine litter, that is having an impact on life below water. So marine litter is all man-made waste that eventually ends up in the sea. So plastic bottles, plastic bags, other food packaging, and the other discarded material that we consume, and then if they are mismanaged, they end up in our waterways and to the seas, the oceans. The problem with plastic, as you know, is that it's non-biodegradable. So it takes a long, long time for it to degrade, and so it persists. And then it also fragments into very small particles that's called microplastics. And these are ingested, and they harm our fish and other marine animals and plants. And because it also works its way up the food chain, when we eat this fish, it also ends up in our systems. And unfortunately, the Philippines is one of the largest contributors to marine litter globally. And in the Philippines, one of the biggest contributors is the Pasig River, where an estimated 3 million tons of marine litter is contributed to the oceans annually, and most of it from Pasig River that flows into Manila Bay. And in the typhoon season, with typhoons like this one, the plastic waste from our households and other sources make its way to torrential rain through the river and down to the ocean. And one way we can monitor and help mitigate this problem is actually through satellite images. And we can analyze the different bands of satellite, different colors that will make a spectrum, and analyze the spectrum to identify and locate plastic in the waterways and look for hotspots, and also monitor how it changes over time. So in this project, the UNDP Accelerator Lab, supported by the Japan government and the city government of Pasig, worked with GEMS to create models that will identify plastic along Pasig River and related waterways. It's still very difficult to get the amount and the type of waste that are there. And this is where citizen science comes in. So citizen scientists are ordinary people like you, students, teachers, environmental advocates, who collaborate with scientists and researchers like me to advance science, to advance research, and learn more about our environment, and also to help protect our environment. So in particular, this is a great example of citizen scientists from Pasig, organized by the De La Salle University researchers from Shore, with support from UNESCO and UNDP and the Pasig City government. So they organized barangay youth groups and homeowners associations that live along the Pasig River. And here you see them, they're learning how to identify and to assess the types and the amount of waste that is found in the river. And they are also guided to develop project proposals to monitor and mitigate this waste. And then the top proposals are given grants so that they have seed funding to implement their projects. And of course, equally important, this data that's being collected will go into monitoring the river waste and also calibrating the results from the satellite image analysis. So their project is called Eco Squad Goals, and you can also follow them on Facebook and social media. Now, this is an exciting time for researchers, especially in the Philippines, because Philippine Space Agency is now established, and we have a portfolio of satellites, including Diwata-1, their first microsatellite built by Filipino engineers. So it's size of a small balikbayan box, 50 kilograms. And the first one was launched back in 2016. And then now we have Diwata-2 that's active right now. And then we have also cube satellites, the ones here below, Maya 1 to 4. And Maya 1 and 2, they have a 5 megapixel camera. And Maya 2 also has a near-infrared camera to take pictures and videos of the Philippines. And Maya 5 and 6 are being planned, and more satellites to come. The PhilSA also has access to data from other satellites. So we have here the Dove satellites and the GeoEye, which are USA satellites. You also have ComSat 5 and Novasar-1, which are synthetic aperture radar satellites from Korea and the UK. And these are just some of the Earth observation satellites that are part of the portfolio of PhilSA. But all this space data has to be processed, analyzed, and used. And it takes a whole network, it takes all of us to make this work to protect the Earth. And PhilSA just launched the PINAS project network. PINAS stands for PhilSA Integrated Network for Space-Enabled Actions Towards Sustainability. And it brings together local government units, national government agencies, the academe, civil society organizations, private sector enterprises, and citizen scientists like you and the youth to protect our, to protect our river basins, watersheds, national parks, and other protected landscapes and seascapes, as well as many other applications like tracking typhoons, post-disaster assessment, etc., etc. So, something to consider, especially if you're looking for projects, looking for how to contribute. One way is by joining the PINAS network, PINAS project, and looking into citizen science projects you can be involved in, and you can be part of Philippine Space Program. So that's an invitation for everyone today, and thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Reina Reyes, for that insightful talk. We learned a lot, no? At least right now you have that good excuse to a certain someone. Whenever you say na nahirapan ka na sa relationship nyo, you can always say, gusto ka ng space. Diba? Again, a big round of applause for Dr. Reina Reyes.
Good evening once again, all online wave makers. Now, we are closing all entries for the first giveaway. Again, we are now closing all entries of the first giveaway. Nakakatuwa na maraming naging parte ng unang wave ng ating episode. Maraming nag-comment from all over the Philippines saying that they are part of the wave. You have witnessed the talk of Dr. Reina Reyes, and we hope that you were moved to make wave-like action to create change on industrialization and technology revolution. So comment now. Let us find out and let us know what you have felt and what insights you gained from the talk of Dr. Reina. We are waiting for your comments. So comment now, online wave makers. All our online wave makers are still processing the talk of Dr. Reina. Again, the talk of Dr. Reina is really inspiring and thought-provoking. It discusses about the space technology and the citizen science and how they can work together for the future and for the Earth. So, now, again, as I've said, tinapos na natin ang pagpasok ng mga entries ng I Am Part of the Wave giveaway. Again, tinapos na po natin ang pagpasok ng mga entries ng I Am Part of the Wave giveaway. But wait, there's more! We will have another giveaway to give to you. This time, you will win a Thermoplast tumbler. What you will win? You will win a Thermoplast tumbler, and sponsored again by Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation. So we invite everyone to be participated on the comment section. We will be flashing again the mechanics on the screen, so make sure to focus and get the chance to win these exciting prizes. How to win this time? You will comment 3 to 4 words or one phrase. Again, you will comment 3 to 4 words or one phrase on what you have learned from the talk of Dr. Reina. 2. This raffle, winners will be chosen by Good Neighbors Philippines. 3. The phrase or words that will give impact will be the winner this time. And 4, we will be announcing the winners on our next episode. Again, how you will win this giveaway? First, comment 3 to 4 words or one phrase on what you have learned from Dr. Reina's talk. Second, for this raffle, winners will be chosen by Good Neighbors Philippines. Third, the phrase or words that gives impact will be the winners. And last, we will be announcing the winner on our next episode. So comment now what you have learned from the talk of Dr. Reina. For example, for the phrase coming from Dr. Reina, technology is really empowering. That one example. This time, 5 winners will win with this giveaway. So all our online wave makers, comment on the section on the comment box and see what is the words or phrases that gives impact from the talk of Dr. Reina. Okay, there's one comment coming from Gina Marie Aduna. There are different satellites to help us to see the image or the view of the Earth. We have also here coming from Elaine Kalakat, our micro effort will have a macro effect. We have also here Sabrina Siscar. There are different satellites to help us to see the image or view of the Earth. We should protect our Earth. There's more. From Princess Lorilyn, the study of space have great impact to the lives here on Earth. Also, we have here Rashida Bicaldo Ayob. We should protect our Earth. From China Marie Aduna again, there are different satellites to help us see the image or view of the Earth. From Hani Imperial, vulnerability and limitations of our planet. Lullaby, technology is very useful. We are very happy to see all your comments and what you have learned from Dr. Reina. Again, winners for this giveaway will be the words or phrase that really gives impact on our Earth. So we are giving you all the time until the end of this episode. So comment as many as you can so we can take your praise to count on our game. This time, to give you more entertainment, let's watch everyone the last performance of First One on our tonight's episode.
Before we move on to the next song, I'd like to thank the people who made this possible. And since we're from a Korean entertainment company, we'd like to greet them first. 안녕하세요. 저희는 First One이라고 하고요. 저희를 초대해 주셔서 너무 영광하고 너무 감사드립니다.
Ayun po, yung kanta po namin na perform po namin, ang title po na You Are The One, which is Takmadya na po. Debut single po namin siya way back 2020. So nag-debut po kami during pandemic. So medyo mahirap po talaga sa amin kasi hindi po namin nakikita yung fans po namin, which is yung 4-1 po. And by that po, nagkaroon po kami ng first pre-comeback single, which is entitled ay Oh.
Yes, and since nasa event po tayo, which is Wave Talk, we're talking about being socially responsible here. And as artists, the message basically of our song Oh is actually a quick backgrounder. We almost disbanded before even going to our comeback song entitled Shout Out, which we will also perform it later. But because of this song, we wrote all our frustrations, all our hardships, and eventually we came back and came back harder and harder. And then eventually the pandemic got a little bit looser, and then concerts came, performances came. So what we want to convey here is that through this message of we hope all of our youth here, all the people watching, we hope you can also share the message of this song, which is, whatever hardships you're going through, break those chains. And eventually, you'll be able to be inspired and continue to inspire all other people around you. So, we hope you like this song. Without further ado, here's our song, Let's go. Take a leap of faith.
Take a leap of faith.
Turn the music up.
Don't be scared to fail. Isang daan ang hanap mo, tanging landas para sa'yo. Handa ka bang apakan mga bagong ali at dugo kahit ikaw ay maglaho?
Bagyo,
may dumating walang makakapigil sa handa. Maging alamat pagkat Pinoy aking tatak.
yeah, ating tahaki, lahat ito'y lilipusin.
May nilagay siyang araw bumanatala
Sa gitna ng dilim.
Hayaan ang pusong sumigaw. Ibigay ang lahat, mundo man mabigat. Scream and just say Lumapit ka, sumulong. Don't you dare let go, no.
Kung saan ang kadena, sumasakay sa'yo.
Just let it all go. One shot, lumipad ko, touch the sky and say
And then all of our fears are the wind intertwined, left me stranded. No, it's nice, cause I'm still holding on to the side. Just
let's go, let's go, let's go.
Nakahaki na akitin, sumabay sa akin ang paghiya. Dala ng hangin, nilipas din, laman ng isip. Kaya pa, kinabukasan na harapin. Lahat ng ko'y aanihin, yakapin mo. Tinitingala ko, ikaw ang pag-asa.
Hayaan ang pusong sumigaw. Kaya lahat mundo man mabigat. Scream and just say Kumapit ka, sumulong. Don't you dare let go, no. Basahin ang kadenang sumasakal sa'yo. Let it all go. Say one shot, lumipad ko, touch the sky and say
Stop by aiming, never gonna stop dreaming, believing, still they keep seeing the reason we are playing, no one's tripping. No more heroes, I'm saying we're fading, we're waiting for so long, and that's wrong. Time to scream the song.
let's go. Nahaharap iyong tapangan. Bawat dasal ay iyong makakamtan.
take a leap of faith. It's worth the wait.
Don't be scared to fail. Hey!
Ibigay ang lahat, kung ano'y mabigat.
We play all the game. Hey!
Sumulong, don't you dare let go, no. Sabi ng kadena, sumasakay sa'yo. Just let it all go.
Go! Go! Say!
One shot, lumipad ko, touch the sky, say
Don't be scared to fail.
take a leap of faith. It's worth the wait. We play no more games. Just feel.
Good evening once again. Let me borrow one of the phrase coming from our online wave maker. With technology, we can achieve the unimaginable. So thank you to all who have been with us until the very end of this first episode of Online Wave Talk. We will see you on our next episode with Tonyo Flores, a farmer, Executive Director of Farm Lab. Catch us on December 12 at exactly 7 p.m. still live at Good Neighbors Philippines official Facebook account and YouTube channel. Good night, all online wave makers.
Billion of us and everyone who ever lived and all the animals and all the plants and all life that we know are all in this one small blue planet that we call home. And it is up to us to protect it and to make sure that it is sustainable for the future generations.
Who do we create value with, together with? Because at the end of the day, all of us, we have so many different skills and talents and value to share with each other. And as you've seen in the projects that I've shown you, this is not my work. This is the work of the people we've worked together with. I don't take any credit. I'm just here telling the story, but this is their story at the end of the day.
We are having this wave talk to help you guys understand the situation. It's time for us to stand up, not just for them, but to stand with them.
The fact that we even exist in this world, the fact that you are here, you are here, you are here, you are here, you all have a purpose and a reason for existing. To your skills, your brilliance, your feelings, your passions, your emotions, your experiences, all those things combined become a part of who you truly are and the impact that you make on the world. And remember that you have a special, unique role to play in changing the world. Someday, someday, maybe someday, someday, yeah. Thank you so much. And always remember, no matter what, anything is possible when we come together.
You discover when you're on the ground that the solutions are there. People know the answers, right? The product, the system, the business that you want to start, people need it. You just need to ask. And there will be a market or an audience for it.